Well, we're 29 minutes, so we can wrap it up.
Well, part of that, I left that going for when you were in the restroom.
Oh.
I should have paused it, so we have a couple extra minutes.
Oh, okay. So you can just start wherever you were saying.
Yeah. Okay, so sorry, this might be a little distraction, but have you seen the color temperature crocheted blankets? You crochet one line for every day of the year.
Get out!
And there's like a color chart. Sorry, this is really not, it's kind of off topic, but you said crochet and I was like, I've seen those and they're really cool because they range from like the blues to reds and oranges, yellows, and then back.
The yarn does?
Yeah.
So you just do one row a year?
You just do, no, a day.
Oh, a day.
Run one row a day, and so by the end of it, you'll have 365 rows, and it's a decent sized blanket. It's a color temperature blanket.
Get out! No, I have not seen that.
So, you know, if you're into crocheting, you know.
I have not seen that. That is really cool.
I tried crocheting and taught myself. It was okay, but I never was able to like make anything. I got bored with it easily, so I'm
not a very good knitter, but I like to crochet. Knitting is really hard for me. It's because I'll miss a stitch, and crocheting you can kind of fix it, but knitting is like a big old obvious. You drop the stitch, go rip out and go fix it. But anyway, yeah.
Okay.
So, but God was saying like I'm not being some like. You're sitting on the couch and you're going to read the Bible from, 5 p.m. to 9 p.m. and then you can go to bed.
Yeah.
So it's like, that's not what I asked. I just said, can you give me a night where you're not hooked up to the TV? And when we're going through these times, it's just like crazy times. It's like, we want to escape, kind of just, have a moment away from everything. And it's like, so instead of going to, like I said this, instead of going to Pinterest, or instead of going to Instagram, instead of going to whatever TV shows on, should we not go to our maker?
Yeah, that's good.
Because none of those other things are really going to fill us. None of those other things are really going to soothe us, give us spiritual relief. They're just going to, it's just like putting like a Band-Aid on the situation.
Yeah. That's good.
This podcast is for me. I don't know about anybody else. But
Same.
I'm getting a lot out of it.
Okay, so also, to help yourself with the distraction, especially if it's your phone. If it's not your phone, this might not work. But make your distraction, whatever it is, inconvenient. It's just like if you have struggle getting up in the morning, you don't put your alarm right next to you. You put it across the room so you actually have to get up to turn it off. Yeah. So make it inconvenient. And okay, in my research, and actually I had one of these, there is distraction software, like anti-distraction software, like software for distractions. Okay, so I had, for the longest time, I had really hard time like focusing on work on my laptop without watching like a YouTube video. Like I'll finish that later and go to YouTube. So I set a timer on my computer, like there was the software, and it would not let me go to any, you could set it up for any social media, any web page, pretty much. So I'd use it for YouTube, and it would lock me out of YouTube. Like it would just say, and then you could put your own comment on there, like, no, go back to working, or something like that. And you could set the hours.
Get out. That is cool.
So there's a bunch there, and if you guys are interested, I'll put it on our Facebook page. I shouldn't want to put it on the show notes just in case there was like.
Don't put it on our podcast though.
Oh yeah. But there's things out there to help you just get away from the distraction.
Well, I know what I do when I'm at work. I actually put my phone on Do Not Disturb.
Oh, that's good.
Because if I don't, I'll hear that ping, 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 and then I'm working and I'm like, ping, it pinged, okay, and I'm like, well, is it a ping because I'm, someone's tried to call me, or I've turned the volume down, or and so I just have gotten to the point where I just put on Do Not Disturb, because I feel like, I can check it, but I've got to get to work. I can't have that pinging and then trying to focus on my job. And so that's what I do. I just put on Do Not Disturb, and then after hours, I just click it off, and then it can ping itself off, off the table if it wants. But yeah, I have to put it on Do Not Disturb. And I also do that when I go to sleep. I put it on Do Not Disturb. And I did find out this, I'm like an early riser, so I like text people like
at like 6:30 in the morning.
5 o'clock in the
5
morning.
o'clock?
It happens. I assume, and I got to stop this now because someone told me this, had this story, and I felt really bad. But I assume other people do that too. That they they're going to bed, so you're not disturbed. Don't be no, I don't want to hear about nothing in the world until my alarm clock goes off. Right. So I assumed other people did that too, and because I'm an early riser, I get up early. And then I need to like maybe notify some people that I'm in ministry with and stuff. So I will send out like a group text or something. And one of the other people told me, why do you text us at 6 o'clock in the morning or 5:30? And I said, well, don't you have Do Not Disturb on your phone? No. Well, yeah, I do, but I don't because I have children, and I always want to know if they contact me. I want to know, that I can immediately respond to them. Which, and I understand that, that you don't want to put it on Do Not Disturb because you have children out there in the world, and you want them to have the confidence in knowing that if they call or text mom, that you will get an immediate response.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, I'm so sorry, I feel so bad. And so I was like, okay, I will control that, and I will, stop texting only during business hours when it has to do with, work or ministry. And so I was like, I'm so sorry. And but there is a Do Not Disturb on your phone.
Yes. Yeah, and
moral of the story is that there is a Do Not Disturb.
Well, and actually, if you have the newer iPhone, I think there's a focus mode, and one of the focus modes will turn off social media. Your phone will still work if people call you or text you, but it'll turn off all your social media, and it's like things that you can like adjust to.
So, that would be cool. If you could like say, okay, I might have to look on my phone to see if I have that, because that would be cool if I could say, okay, no social media from 8 to 5.
Yeah.
Just Monday through Friday, no social media whatsoever, and then that would be good. That would be kind of a cool.
I guess I'm assuming a lot of people have social media as their distraction. So if that's not your distraction, but I guess the point of all of this is there's tools to help you make it inconvenient for yourself to get into your distraction mode. So.
And I also think I think that it is a huge issue.
Yeah.
I think and not just for people my age. I think people my age maybe aren't as, although I'm number one offender, but people that are your age, and then definitely people younger. Mm-hmm. It's just like, I cannot tell you how many times I'm in a store and I see a little kid in a cart or buggy, whatever you want to call it, and in front of them is a computer screen that they're playing something. It's an appropriate child thing. I'm not saying they're doing something inappropriate, but I'm just like, oh yeah, just get them hooked on that already. There's this number one distraction. They're only 3 years old, and I'm just like, so I think it's a prevalent thing. I really do. I think it's huge.
and these things make it so easy to get distracted. Because you have distraction in your pocket, Yeah. So.
And you can watch TV on that thing too.
Oh gosh.
You can watch Netflix movies on that thing.
Yeah.
I know. So it's like it's bad. It's bad.
Yeah. So I guess once you acknowledge that you do get distracted for a reason, like you're just trying to zone the world out.
Yeah.
I'm going to challenge all of us, us included, me too.
Yeah, me too.
I'm going to challenge us to, instead of being distracted for an hour on whatever it is, TV, Instagram, whatever your distraction is, instead of being distracted for an hour, let's go dig into the Word.
And there's also, I know someone that their distraction is crafts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It could be crafts. It's just whatever.
It's someone that lives in a whole other state, but it's, their distraction is crafting.
Yeah, so whatever it is that is keeping you from, I don't know.
Spending time with the Lord.
Yeah.
He should be our number one distraction.
Amen to that. Okay, well, we're going to wrap this up to keep you guys undistracted, to keep you guys focused. Just so you know, you are so loved. We appreciate and love every single person that watches or listens to our podcast. You are beautiful inside and out. That means you too, guys.
Yeah, that's right.
But we just remember that you have a purpose. God has a plan for your life, and you are so needed. And I know these past few years have been crazy, so we just pray a blessing over each of you, and we just hope that you stay safe. And if it's cold where you are, hopefully it'll stay warm. It's been a little chilly here, so. But we will see you guys soon.
Bye.
Bye.
That was good. That was a good one. That was a good one.
At 7 minutes, I was like, we've gone through our list. What are we gonna do? But
I know,
that worked out.
I thought that was a lot, but I